Welcome back. How Kelly Clarkson lost 37 pounds by focusing on her health. She's in the news right now. People are talking about it. Popular search Kelly Clarkson lost 37 pounds with the plant paradox diet. Here's a little before and after that I found the newest picture on the left and the older one on the right. Her motivation: what is the plant paradox diet? How she overcomes social pressure for weight loss, and why her saying people should just concentrate on their own lives and their own health and their own happiness. And whatever that looks like for you, be happy with it. I'm going to tell you why that matches the guilt free process that I like to use here at Fit for Freelance and get into it a little bit. Welcome back. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance, where I build adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching. The guilt free game plan is the most compassionate way to break your weight loss and business goals and actions you can take today. Link in the description below. And if you click subscribe, you might be my 1,000th subscriber. I appreciate you. Rock with me. So let's talk about Kelly Clarkson. What's going on? Unfounded rumors about Ozempic. Some searches for Kelly Clarkson weight loss gummies. So I've talked about these in other episodes when it comes to Ozempic, Jessica Simpson's Ozempic story. Don't worry about who's taking Ozempic. I'll put a link to that below. And then weight loss gummies are always a scam, or almost always a scam. So don't do those. I'll put another video of that. Let's talk about what she actually did based on what she was saying. So we saw her a couple days ago in a We Can Survive concert supporting mental health initiatives. She's got a new album out. Her new show's dropping today, October 16th, 2023. And then on 2018, she had a Today Show interview where she talked about weight loss is not her main motivator. What really got her focused on healthy eating and how she could treat herself better was her autoimmune disease and thyroid problem that started in 2006. And what she said in this interview is, I know the industry loves the weight gun, but for me, it wasn't really about the weight. For me, it was, I'm not on my medicine anymore. And the big thing that I talk about is that she let her health support her life. And I want you to think about how your health supports your life. Click like if this is something that you can resonate with. In this interview, she also credited the plant paradox is a book based on a low lectin diet. And it does have some features in it, some question marks about it. Harvard Health found that animal studies, lectin protein binds to cells for long periods of time and can potentially cause an autoimmune response. And they're theorized to play a role in inflammatory conditions. So it might be an ideal diet if you're running into some of these challenges. That link's in the description below. I use the science to help me drive the decisions, and you can read your own research. However, Harvard Health also said there is very limited research in humans on the amount of active lectins consumed in the diet and their long-term health effects. In many large population studies, lectin-containing foods like legumes, whole grains, and nuts are associated with lower rates of cardiovascular disease, weight loss, and type 2 diabetes. The lectin-containing foods are rich sources of B vitamins, protein, fiber, and minerals, and healthy fats. Thus, the health benefits of consuming these foods far outweigh the potential harm of lectins in these foods. So basically what that's saying is that this plant paradox, the lectin-free diet, these things might not be as harmful, or the lectins themselves might not be as harmful. The lectin-free diet might not be the best approach for you, but it did get popular. It's one of those viral trends. It was a popular search last week that I saw. If you want to learn more about the plant paradox diet, if you want to make a video on that or lectin so I can explain it more, I guess, then leave a comment and tell me. I'll be glad to do it for you. Back to Kelly Clarkson. I felt more pressure from people actually when I was thin, when I was really thin and not super healthy, because I was just worn out. It was more of magazine shoved in front of you, and this is what you're competing with, and we've got to compete with it. I can't compete with that. And she goes on to say she thought her career depended on morphing herself into what other celebrities looked like. It took a while before Kelly realized she didn't know anything when it came to her figure. So that's a big thing to think about when you're talking about comparing yourself to others, especially models or magazine images, online images, people who may be photoshopped or edited or some other way brushed, or they have an unrealistic diet, or they just do some kind of crash diet or emergency thing just for that specific photo shoot. That can be a factor. And you don't necessarily want to compare yourself to that, because that's not your ideal standard. It's not really a good ideal for comparing yourself to. And that can really throw off your health and your results. 2015, an Ellen interview, she said, "I'm such a creative person that I yo-yo. So sometimes I'm more fit and I get into kickboxing hardcore, and sometimes I don't. And I'm like, I'd rather have wine." That's part of the reason people love Kelly Clarkson so much, is because she's so relatable. And this is a common thing. If you're trying to make health changes, you'll kind of yo-yo, you'll go on phases and then drop off for a little bit. And so this is right up like the kinds of things she said. She still hates working out. She gets sweaty, red, not any thinner. People say it's good for your heart, but they also say red wine is good for your heart. And she's just stating the facts. So exercise is going to be a little bit better than red wine for your heart. But the point taken is that sometimes it's not always easy to keep up with your health habits, and you want to make sure that you have a plan that fits your lifestyle. And Kelly Clarkson sounds a lot happier, focusing on what's important for her health. And I'll go a little bit further. In a 2018 Redbook interview, she had a conversation with Miranda Lambert where they were talking about, should I gain, should I lose? But no one actually cares about your health. They just care about aesthetics. Kelly went on to say, if you gauge your life on what other people think, they're going to be in a constant state of panic trying to please everyone. And we go back to what I initially said. People should just concentrate on their own lives and their own health, their own happiness, and whatever that looks like for you, be happy with it. And that's a key thing when it comes to changing your health or weight loss or maintaining your health or anything like that. Leading the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams is what I call it here at Fit for Freelance, because it's important for you. And anytime you try to change to meet standards of someone else, it's hard, because then someone else will say, "Oh, you lost too much weight," or "What's wrong? Like, why'd you lose so much weight?" Or if you can't lose weight or you're gaining weight, people will be like, "Why are you gaining so much weight? What's wrong with your mental health?" All these things, when you could just be chilling and like your life is fine. So make sure that you're making the changes that you want for yourself, using vision for yourself. And if you want help with building that vision, focus, and practice so you know how to lead a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams, you can visit the coaching page linked below for the guilt-free game plan. I'm doing one-on-one and group coaching so you can understand that process for what you want for yourself instead of living to the standards of others. Magazine comparisons, competing with others is not the way to do it. What you want to do is focus on yourself and how your health supports your own life and your goals. So click like if that makes sense to you. I'd love to have you subscribe so I can hit 1,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone for a YouTuber. And then next, you can watch 3 reasons why you can't stick to your diet for entrepreneurs. I'll put that link right above here. So that's today's message. What do you think? Kelly Clarkson's weight loss, pretty impressive story. And it's got a nice life lesson to it as well. So that's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.